الحمد لله رب العالمين وأصلي وأسلم على النبي الكريم وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. So as we enter the month of Ramadan, or I don't know when this video will be aired, so perhaps we've already entered, inshallah. One of the most important things that we need to bear in mind is having an objective, having a vision, having a goal from this Ramadan. And yes, obviously, I'm sure someone's already spoken about the niyyah and the importance of having a sincere intention when making your fast, and the importance of even renewing your intention throughout the month. It's very easy for you to fall into a habit when it comes to the fasting, or you're fasting just because your family is fasting, or because you always fast. So of course we need to have a spiritual intention, an active intention. We need to have ihtisab of Allah. We have to expect from Allah that He's going to reward us for our fasts. This is incredibly important. But what's also equally important is from a more dunyawi sense. So that's from an ukhrawi sense, from a hereafter sense. That inshallah we hope that Allah Jalla wa Ala will reward us immensely for these fasts, and He'll allow us to enter through the gate of Ar-Rayyan into Jannah bi'idhnillah, due to these very fasts that we're making, right? The other perspective is that Ramadan, it gives you self-control. The most basic elements of your being, eating, drinking, your most carnal desires are all tamed for the majority of the day. This incredible discipline, it also needs to be channeled such that it results in a change that goes beyond the month. And quite a few psychologists, they mention that it takes about 40 days to inculcate a new habit. And so in these 30 days, and then add another 10, inshallah, in these 40 days that are coming, that have already perhaps started, think about a habit that you want to build. It might be that you just want to pray 2 rak'ah before you sleep. It might be that you want to recite a juz a day. It might be even something dunyawi, that you want to control your diet. Whatever the habit is, write it down and try and build it throughout this month. And then bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, Allah Jalla wa Ala will aid you in maintaining that throughout your life, bi'idhnillah. And also make dua. Constantly make dua for Allah Jalla wa Ala to help you in this matter. Okay, and inshallah in a future reminder, we'll talk about letting go of bad habits, inshallah, as a completion to this. But the key thing that you want to really walk away from is Ramadan is meant to be a life-changing experience, and it comes annually, because every single year as a Muslim you're meant to become better and better. And we all fall into this cycle of work, sleep, repeat, or school, sleep, repeat. But Allah Jalla wa Ala, He doesn't want us to live like that, as if we're mindless animals going through a hamster wheel. Allah Jalla wa Ala, He doesn't want us to live like that. He wants our objectives to be greater. He wants us to be journeying through this life. Rather than going in a cycle, He wants us to be going in a linear way towards our objective, towards our meeting with Allah Jalla wa Ala. And so every single year that we experience Ramadan, it needs to be a year that we build positive habits and we let go of negative ones. And that all stems and starts from your objective. And so have a lofty objective from these next 30 days that Allah Jalla wa Ala has gifted us with. And we ask Allah Jalla wa Ala to make these days heavy on our scales, for Him to accept our fasting, for Him to accept our salah, and for Him to allow us to build positive habits that not only affect our life forever, as in our next life, but also our life here, our temporal life. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم والسلام عليكم